Hello everybody, welcome to this video. This video is going to show you my experience of my new wheels. Those are Progress Sonic model wheels. They are equipped with a hub with ceramic bearings, and today I did my first ride with them, and unfortunately I'm not happy how they are performing. So what I detected is that when you are braking, you are having a lot of vibrations in both wheels, in the front wheel and on the rear wheel as well. But it's more heavy, the vibrations that you're receiving on the front wheel. Including these vibrations, it's not only a feeling, it's also visible. When you are riding the bike, you can see this part of the fork, how it's moving. So I try to find the reasons. It's been quite complex, but let me see what I've detected from these wheels. These wheels are completely new, so I just ride with them 40 kilometers. It was 2 hours ride, one test of today, and let me show you some tests. First thing that I've checked is that they are very well aligned in both laterally and vertically, so the circumferences it's perfectly, I would say, and there is no gap movements, neither lateral or vertical. Also, all the spokes have a high tension, so and you feel the wheel very rigid, but on the other side I see that they are unbalanced. So let me explain you what I want to see with unbalance. Here we have the valve, and on the other side here, now let's put here on the top, here there is the joint of the ring. Okay, I don't know how this joint is done. I think that it's not welded, at least because you can feel this joint with your finger, including you can hear some some noise. So the joint is not perfectly continuous, it's not welded, there is some kind of a step. Okay, let's try to hear the noise with my finger. Another part or another point that I detected, a part of this, let's say, non-continuous braking area of the ring, that it could be one of the reasons of these vibrations when braking. This other possibility could be that the wheel is not balanced. So here we have the valve, and here we have the joint. But in this case, here in this joint there is something inside that is giving a lot of weight on this part, because when you put the bike on this position, so this position here we have in horizontal position the valve and the joint. I'm now fixing the wheel, but now I'm going not to fix the wheel. Look at this, how fast the wheel is turning. So the valve keeps on the top and the joint keeps on down area. It was very fast. So for sure the bearings are very smooth, but it was very fast. So it means that there is a lot of weight here. Now let's put in the other direction. Now the valve is on the right position, no, and the joint on my left position. Now let's keep here, and now look at this, how fast the wheel is turning. So it's totally unbalanced. it's totally unbalanced. And when you have the bike with your hand and you move it, you feel this imbalance. Let me say as well that I'm using a complete new tire. It's one of the famous tires, the Continental 5000. So it's the Continental 5000 is a completely new. In this version, as it's a 25 millimeters wide rim, I selected the 25-622 version. So it's both wheels are kept exactly with the same internal tube. It's a Bontrager race light. This same new tires, same new valves. Now let's going to check the rear wheel. So for the rear wheel, what I did is I put outside the chain from the cassette to avoid having this noise during turning, and to have as well friction free. So now the wheel is just moving with the fantastic bearings of these Progress wheels. Now let's check again the unbalance. So here we have on the left side, here we have the valve, so the joint is on the right. Now let's put in horizontal position. Keep move free. Again, the valve goes to the top and the joint is on the bottom. Now let's put in the other side. Here the valve now it's on the right. Let's move again. Again, totally aligned. So the valve is on the top and the joint it's on the down area. The front wheel, this movement it's faster because it's only two bearings what we have, so it's less friction inside. Here we have the bearings of the hub and the bearings of the free hub, so there are four bearings, so they are providing more friction. The seals of the bearings are providing more friction, and for this reason this movement, this free movement, it's more slowly on the rear side. But what is obvious is that both wheels are very, very unbalanced. And I have never seen this unbalanced situation in any other manufacturers, in any other brands. It's the first time that I saw this one. And yes, so I think the combination of both, the combination of this small gap or this step that we have here on this braking line, and the combination of this unbalanced wheel, it's providing this bad performance, especially when you are braking. And when you are braking, it doesn't matter if you are braking at 20 kilometers per hour, 30, 40 or 60. When you are braking, you are feeling these vibrations. The slower speed you are braking, the higher the magnitude of the vibrations you are feeling. So I'm totally disappointed about these wheels. I love them. They are very beautiful. They turn very smooth. The bearings are very good quality. They are very, very stiff. You have a very good reaction, but unfortunately you are having a lot of vibrations during braking, and it's important that when you are braking safely. So it provides a very bad sensation. So, and it's not comfortable. It's not a question of comfortability or not. It's a question of safety. So the wheels need to brake perfectly with no vibrations. So now let's compare the Progress Sonic wheels with my previous wheels. So those are a Mavic Kisirium Equip S. They are equipped with again the Continental tire, a GP 4000 S2. In this case it's a 23 millimeters width because it's a more narrow rim, and both wheels are exactly the same. So Kissirium Equip S with Grand Prix 4000 S2 23 millimeters width. Now let's check first the joint. So let's go. This is the valve. So the joint is here. And now let's see if we can feel anything, if we can hear something with this joint. Let's put my finger again and let's move it. So there is no noise, there is no step. In this case it's a weld joint, and then the machine in both sides. Let's go to the other side. The joint is here. There is no noise. Let's go on the rear part. The joint is here. Soft, continuous. There is no step. Okay, so this is the first difference. So the brake line is totally continuous. It's a weld rim, and then it's machine. So now let's check how the wheel is balanced. So let's do exactly the same test. The valve is here. Okay, they are equipped as well with ceramic bearings. So I already replaced the original bearings, and I put a high quality ceramic bearings on the front and on the rear, in all, on the wheel hub and as well on the free hub. I put ceramic bearings, so it's the same conditions. And now let's put the wheel in horizontal position, so the valve is on the left, and now, okay, let's see if it moves. It's not moving. So the valve is here and the weld is here. It's not moving, it's balanced. Let's check if I put here. It's not moving. Let's see if we put here. It's not moving. Let's put on the top. It's not moving, so it's totally balanced. And you can see that it's very smooth, the movement. And it stops. It stops in the area where it stops. There is no unbalanced wave that it's doing. It's turning the wheel. So now let's check on the rear and let's do the same test. So the valve is here. Again, the chain, it's not on the cassette, to avoid any additional friction and to avoid the noise. So let's put in horizontal position. It's here. There is no move. On the other position, here, no move. Valve on the bottom, no move. Valve on the top, no rotation. So, and let's feel how it's moving. Nice and smooth. It's a high quality ceramic bearing as well, what I'm having here inside. You can see it's keeping slowly, very small, very slow, stop, and stop. This is how a wheel have to perform. This is how a wheel have to turn. So totally balanced, free with no friction, and with no steps on the braking line. I'm very happy with these wheels, very satisfied. I was looking for reducing the weight with this progress, and I was looking already to increase a little bit the rim for have more aero benefits, but unfortunately the progress wheels, the progress Sonic wheels are not satisfying the minimum. The minimum is to have a balanced wheels and safety when braking. So this is my experience. Also a comparison of Mavic Xerium Equip S with good results, good performance when braking, and also riding, compared with Progress Sonic's very bad performance when braking, very unstable, high vibrations on both wheels and especially in the front. This is my experience with these wheels. I would like to know your experience if you already have a similar wheels, a similar Progress Sonic wheels model. If you have already experienced these wheels, please let me know in your comments. I would like to hear about your experience. This is my experience. It's the first time that I have a Progress wheels, and unfortunately I have to say that it's not a good experience. So please let me know what experience you have with these wheels, and thank you for watching, and please ride safe and enjoy your riding.